Hey everybody, welcome to the lounge, all my fellow loungers, chillers, ballers, and grillers. Today we're going to do a chilling and grilling.
Yep.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 whole weeks. But
It's not really that long, is it?
no, it seems like a long time, but I said I think I said this a couple weeks ago that I'm not doing away with it. We're cutting back on that, and we'll do them when we can. It's very hard to come up with.
Yeah, a new meal every week, especially when you've been doing it for the past year and a half.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get into this other new show and everything, and
yeah.
It's not that there's not going to be one this week. There is going to be one this week. It's just not going to be on Friday, because we're going to put a chill and a grill up. I saw this recipe on the Chew. You ever hear of the Chew?
No.
Okay.
Bless you.
Good one, Tom. Anyway.
I wish I had said that first.
Yeah. Now you made me lose my train of thought. No, I saw it on the Chew. I don't even know what it's called. I don't, because I only saw part of it. And they used a lunch meat on this. I'm going to use chicken instead. So I kind of adapted. And
Did you come up with your own name for it?
Yeah, I'm going to call them chicken logs.
Chicken logs.
And you
fits in with the Christmas season.
Yeah, you can make them as an appetizer or snack or just to eat because they're pretty good.
Yep.
So we're going to show you how to make these and everything. We don't have any shout outs because it was 2 weeks ago when we did the pumpkin. I think pumpkin cookies was last, I think.
Was
Pretty
it?
sure it was. And if we did get...
I don't remember getting any pictures.
I think I did, and I didn't... I didn't keep any. So, hey, you know what? We're shouting out to all you guys.
All of you get a shout out.
All of you.
But you get a shout out. You get a shout out.
But there's too many to name to write down and remember. So,
and if we did say them all, we'd be here for years.
That's true. All right, so we're gonna get started, get this thing going. You ready, Tom?
Sure.
Here we go. The stuff that we're gonna need is pretty simple, really. We're gonna need bread, and now I'm gonna use just regular white bread. Whatever kind of bread you want to use is fine. That's up to you. I have chicken in here, and I already made this chicken, and I cut it really fine because it'll be easier to roll with the cut.
Have you made it any differently than you made it in the past?
All I did is I fried it in some olive oil. I put some salt and pepper on it, and that would probably be good enough. You don't really have to do a whole lot to it because of the other stuff you're doing. But I put a little lime juice on mine just to, make it a little bit. Tastes a little bit different. We have some shredded cheddar cheese. We have some shredded mozzarella cheese. Going to need some eggs. Going to need some flour. Going to need some butter. Some breadcrumbs. And now this, from here on over, is for the dipping sauces, which we're going to need some mayo. I'm going to use some golden mustard on that with that. Some marinara sauce. And I'm going to make a honey mustard sauce too. So these are the 3 sauces I'm going to make. 1, 2, this is, I'm not even making, I'm just putting it in a dish, and 3. Alright, let's get going. First thing I want to do is make the dipping sauces. Now I already poured the marinara in there because that's a real hard task to make that, just put it in a container. This now, I'm going to make my mayo and mustard sauce, which is really easy. Put a whole bunch of mayo in there. Make 4. Make sure that you shake your mustard up because sometimes there's liquid there. Now this is actually Dijon mustard, okay, and it's stone ground. Okay, so then I'm going to put some in there. Right now, I don't really measure this. I just kind of put it in there and I mix it up really good.
And see how it tastes?
And see how it tastes. You can put pepper in there if you wanted to too, but I'm not going to because
there's already pepper in the chicken.
yeah, and I'm trying to make this a mild, and to me that's perfect right there. You can add as much mustard as you want for your taste. Okay, so there we go with that. Pretty simple, right? Now on this one, I'm using I'm using Grey Poupon. I don't know if you guys remember the commercial, but pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? But anyway.
Isn't it Dijon anyway?
Yes, it is Dijon mustard. But it's Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Doesn't that sound delicious? We're running out of Grey Poupon.
It's kind of hard to see in the container, see how much you have.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we're just going to leave it as that right now. And then I have some honey. And you're just going to put some of that in there. And now this again is all dependent on how much you want it. I go almost probably, I'd say a third of honey as opposed to the mustard. Mix that up really, really good. You can use a whisk. That would make it probably a heck of a lot easier.
A heck of a lot easy.
That's pretty good. That's really good. So what I did is, I would say, what would you say that ratio, Tom? Did you really take notice? It was probably about 2/3.
I'd say it's probably
of Grey Poupon or Dijon mustard, whichever. I could have used this one too. And about 1/3 of the honey. Just mix that up real good, and there you go. There's my 3 sauces right there that I'm going to use. Pretty easy. While we were off camera, I got some things set up. I have a paper plate full of flour that we're going to need. I have eggs there, and you just mix them up like scrambled eggs, right? And then I have breadcrumbs sitting over here. And I have my chicken out and my 2 cheeses that I'm going to use. Now, it's very easy. Also, I'm going to let you know that this is nice and clean. I'm going to take my bread and show you what I'm going to do here. Take that and take a nice big heavy rolling pin. And believe me, this is a heavy rolling pin. This is all solid marble, so you're going to roll that out, make it nice and flat.
the one time you actually want squished bread.
Yeah. Put some pressure on that, get it nice and flat. Okay, so then what you do is going to take some chicken. Now you could put some spread on this if you want. You could put a little mayo on there if you wanted to start it out.
You could even use lunch meat.
Or you could use ham, plain ham. And
like ham cutlets, turkey cutlets.
It'd be like the ultimate ham and cheese, right? Like kind of like a grilled ham and cheese. So then I'm gonna make this with some cheddar on there like that, right? Let me put
If
this.
you do it with one, you do it the same both ways, right?
Yeah, if I was going to use the mozzarella, I'd just be putting the mozzarella on instead. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to roll it like I'm rolling something. Not going to say what I could be rolling. Then we're going to just kind of cover that in flour, right? Got to be careful because it does want to unroll. The crust might want to come off on you. Then we're going to put that in our egg mixture like that. Right? Then we're going to, nice and slimy eggs all over there. We're going to put that in our breadcrumbs. Like this. Roll that in there. Like so. And then I'm going to set this aside and then continue to do, and if you're missing in any spot, put a little breadcrumb on there. And then I'm going to continue to do these until I have all.
Your hands like that, right?
No, I'm going to rinse them off in between each one because I'll have a sticky mess. And then I'm going to have all these on the plate and then we'll start cooking them up. What I have going on now is I have them all rolled and everything, and I put about 3/4 of a stick of butter in there. And I'm going to wait until that's all melted, and once that gets melted in the pan, then I'm going to start frying these up. If you wanted to do it in oil, that's okay too. I prefer butter because it gives it a better taste. That's up to you guys. But anyway, just try this out, and I think you guys will really enjoy these. Our butter is melted, so now just be real careful picking these up. Get them in your pan. And I'm going to probably do like, gotta get enough to be able to get your tongue, so I'm going to probably do 3 and 3, like that. They start opening up, just put that side like that to keep them kind of together there. Let them go, and what you're going to do with these is you want to just, remember my chicken's already pre-cooked. Right? Make sure you pre-cook your chicken. That's pretty important.
Integral even.
Right. So all I'm doing now is I'm just want the outside of it to cook. So you're just going to get it brown on all sides and then you're done. Okay, so as you can see, it's brown on every side here. So when it's all brown like that, just use your tongs, take them out and put them on a plate. Now some of them might just fold in half like those because they want to be difficult. And then we're going to put our next, oh, that's hot. Touch the tongs.
Might not want to do that.
No, not smart. And then get our next ones on here. Like so. And do the same thing over again with these. And that's all there is to it. Pretty simple. Okay, so we have them all set up here. Tom's going to go for mozzarella, you said, right?
That I am.
I'm going to go for the cheddar cheese with chicken. I'm going to use the honey mustard sauce, and Tom's going to try the marinara. You can't double dip. You know that, right?
I know. Tastes like a mozzarella stick with chicken.
Guys, see, he didn't really double dip because he turned it around. I want you guys to understand that. These
A
are
loophole.
These are really easy to make, guys. So I mean, I hope you guys try it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. Do you?
No. Kind of misses something without the marinara though.
Huh?
That last bite didn't have marinara on it, so it kind of tasted like it was missing something.
You have to use a dipping sauce.
Well, yeah, but I've already dipped both ends of it.
Take a bigger bite. Try this out, guys. I really think you will really enjoy this. Don't forget, if you do, send me a picture on Twitter.
Or me.
Or Tom. We can get
Or
you a
both
shout.
of us.
Or both of us. And we can get you a shout out. Next time we do Chill and Grill. Right?
Yep.
All right,
We'll
guys.
make sure to actually mark it down so we know.
Yeah. I gotta take a screenshot.
Yeah.
And I do know how to do that now, so. So until next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax. Me and Tom, we'll meet you at the lounge.
I think I was on time and you were late.